Hi, how are you doing today? Well, this is Sean. As we have discussed, I am going to provide you an overview about the backend or the custom searches of a special databases. As you can see, they have got a different domain which is called datawelcome.com, and this is a subdomain sgp.datawelcome. I've got the credentials over here. I'm going to log in right now. As you can see, I'm logged in at the backend. There are lots of tiles available, but they are repeated in the same way or right on top of in the navigation. As you can see, first tab is for list, second is for searches, third is for samples, fourth has further submenus like data lookup, SIC lookup, pricing, pairings, etc. This is the page where we get all the requests. If the chat is offline, if someone just send us the request, we can entertain them over here. This is the users admin panel, and here are a few of the things that we can preset for someone who joins the team and he needs the FAQs to learn about things. So it's all available over here. First of all, I'm going to walk you through the list tab. It doesn't matter which one do I click. Okay, as you can see, there are a number of lists available right over here, but primarily we only run custom search from these lists, which is primary email list Canada, primary email list UK, primary email list US. I'm gonna go ahead and open the US list. As you can see right here on the right side, there are a number of fields where we can input the specifications from the customer, and we can run the search for them. To give you an example, let me just run a search for CFO and CEOs. I'm going to put CFO as well as CEO in the job role. And let's say if the customer is requesting for New York State as well as Ohio, OH, and if he is looking for employee size from 100 minimum to 1000, and what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna hit search, and hopefully it should bring this count for us. It takes a bit time. Okay, so the count is about to show up. Alright, so as you can see, we have got a total count available as per the specifications that we ran the search for. We have 4,690 records, which includes 25 and 90 for CFOs, 2100 for CEOs in New York and Ohio. So as you can see, it also has provided the breakdown. So what we do right now is that, for example, if the customer is asking for the samples, I am going to save the search. For example, let me just put this email address. I'm gonna put his name, Sean, Sean, CFO, CEO. This should give a reference so that we do not have to pull the search, and I hit save. So as you can see, as soon as I hit search, save, it brought me from this tab to the search tab. That is because all the searches which are saved are available on this search or this search tab. We can also just click on the search tab as well. But I was just demonstrating you that how the searches are saved. So for now, if the customer is asking for a sample, there are a few icons. This is for deleting the search. This is for renaming or inputting different email address or the title of the search. And this over here, if I click it, it's gonna turn red. It's supposed to turn green at the end, but since the backend is processing the search and samples are being prepared, it's gonna stay red. As you can see, the tab is loading right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna refresh the page and hopefully it's gonna turn green. Yes, as you can see, it has added two more icons, and as I'm hovering my mouse over there, it shows that download sample, or it should say email sample. It's not showing, no problem. When I just clicked on the envelope, and it's gonna provide me an extra dialog box on the right hand side, as you can see right here. What I do right now is that if I just click over here, send, it should send the data or the download link to download the data. But if I just click the sample, so what it'll do is that it's gonna only sample, it's only going to send 50 random records from the search, so that the whole list doesn't go by just clicking one thing. And if I click just search, it's gonna send the samples. So going on to the next um, tab, that is sample list. The next sir, but well, this samples list tab has all the predefined lists available. For example, if the customer, I just visit specialdatabases.com, and if I go to email list by titles, if I just, this is the list, okay. So if I go over here and I type CEO, it's gonna bring up sample. So if I just click this, it's gonna ask me to download the sample. I'm gonna save it to my desktop. And as you can see, the sample is downloaded, and it only has uh, 150 records, which are the same. It doesn't get, it doesn't download a new fresh sample list. It's only there to provide you an example. So similar to that, there are many other samples. For example, CFO. I go for doctors or HR list, and there are lots of lists for seniors or mid-level and many more. So if for now, so I'm gonna go to the fourth tab, which is data lookup. Since I am logged in as an admin, I've got the full leverages. This is the backend where it says data lookup. Over here, they have all the download links available for all the lists that are on available on special databases. Okay, and if I just put this URL of CFO list, for example, if the customer has ordered CFO list and need to send him the link to download it, I'm just gonna put that. As you can see, it has brought me the search, and in the search you can see the CEO's list link is available, so I can just copy that and provide it to the customer so that he can download it with the credentials. I'm gonna go down with the SIC lookup. This is one of the best feature, I would say, in this backend, because um, here it provides the ability for the agents or for me to look up for the industry by searching the SIC codes. We can run the search by SIC2 code or SIC4 code. For example, if the customer is saying that he wants the worldwide hotel and motels list, so this 7011 is the SIC code. So what we do is that since we already have the hotel list available for US, we will need to run the search for UK, Canada, and rest of the international list. So what we'll do is that we won't run the search in the primary US list. We will only run the search in US primary or UK primary, Canada primary, and international primary list, and we will provide them the count. Moving on to the next one, this is the pricing. Well, here are all the lists available with the pricing thing. Well, it's never been used. It's just for a standard one, so that's why it's not used at the moment. This is a pay link. Well, this is one of the really good thing which gives us the ability or the liberty to actually negotiate the price with the customer, and since they sell data towards a higher end, there's lots of negotiation going between the agent and the customer. So what we do is that if the customer is, for example, if someone wants to buy CEO list and he wants to buy it for 9.99, it's listed for $999, but he says that he wants to pay $800. What I do is that and try to negotiate it, but I have the privilege, or I have the authority to provide the discounted price to anyone as much as I want, because since I've been with them for a long time and I run their business basically. So what I do is that, or we just click add a new link. We just input their email address. We put the amount, for example, $800. His name, Sean. That is my name. I'm just gonna put the date as a reference, 25 April 2016, and I'm gonna put the CEO list and the number of records for the reference, to make sure that when the customer pays, we have a good understanding which list he ordered. The page loads a bit longer because it has lots of links since it all started. I'm gonna go towards the end. As you can see, here is the link that I just created. It came up at the bottom, and when I click that, it is going to show me, or gonna take me to the link on the amount to USD. Since we are based in Pakistan, that's why it was showing PKR. So it now shows 800 USD. So it has given me the option to pay for the CEO list, which was for 9.99, to pay for only 800 USD. So that is one of the really good thing about this option. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. All right. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take you to the request page. Well, the here you can see all the requests. For example, if the customer doesn't know about the industry, we tell them that we can run the search for you by industries, and you need to provide us SIC codes for that. So what they do is that they provide us with the SIC codes from the link that we provide them, and the searches are saved or just come in at this link where we can review them with their email address, and we can send a code to them by going to their Gmail account. As you can see, here are all the emails that have been going out in the form of a proper code. As you can see, there was someone who was asking for Singapore database. We quoted them the price, and this was a formal code that we sent, which is really effective in terms of closing sales. I'm gonna go ahead and take provide you a review about the titles, where this page is for the title request, where they can, if they are not sure about the titles, which one they want, they can simply they can just simply send their title request at this link, and we will review them with their email address, and we will gonna provide them a code according to that. Moving on to the next one, this is the user's privileges. As you can see, we've got the details over here for the users who can use this account. And at the end, these are just pages of or just other information for manual for someone who logs in for the first time, so that he can get started with himself without being provided a lot of information. So this was just an overview to provide how the databases or the backend works. So we can prepare this backend for you for sure, since we have worked on it a long time and we've got a development team as well. There are two different modes where you can have this backend working. One is that either you want to have um, own domain where you will need to require lots of space so that you can put the all your data on the server, or what you can do is that we can prepare desktop software for us, and you can just provide that the SQL files or the CSV files. We will just feed those as CSV files in the software, and we will run the custom search. So whichever you try or you would like to go ahead, you can just provide me the information. What I, excuse me. What I'll do is that I will provide you a proper code if you would like to us to prepare it for you. So for this was the screencast or a walkthrough about special databases .com backend. So I hope you like it. So I would like to hear back from you about what are your thoughts. Till then, you have a great day. Bye bye.